What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? Appreciate you for stopping by. Today, what I want to talk about is the latest acquisitions for the Arizona Cardinals, as well as talking about any big updates following the mandatory minicamp for the Arizona Cardinals. Let's dive right into it. Alright guys, welcome back in. Before we get started, definitely do me one huge favor, smack that like button and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content coming your way. Definitely follow me on all my social platforms as well. And let's dive right into it, right? We did get two new additions coming to the Arizona Cardinals following a tryout. First one is going to be Ben Neiman, I believe is how you pronounce his name. I don't really know too much about him personally, but the next person I'm actually kind of excited about. Now, this is going to be Josh Jackson from the Green Bay Packers. Now, they did draft him. I believe it was in 2018 in the second round. He is, the 45th overall pick? He does stand 6 foot. And 196 pounds. Now, if you look at his stats, nothing too crazy, nothing too great, but coming out of Iowa, I was really excited about him. I thought the Arizona Cardinals possibly had an opportunity of grabbing Josh Jackson, and I would be gung-ho about it. Now, it didn't seem like it really completely 100% worked out because he was available and he was on a tryout for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, we did go ahead, ink to paper, and sign him. Now, I do think this is a good signing for a couple different reasons. Obviously, we need help in the cornerback position, right? I don't know how much more I can, say this over and over again. The Arizona Cardinals need help in the cornerback role. Maybe one more solid player. And hey, if he could be that guy, then awesome. Now, I did hear some rumors and some tweets back and forth that the Arizona Cardinals are still in talks with Robert Alford. So I'm super curious as to figure out how that's going to pan out, if that's going to pan out at all. But needless to say, the Arizona Cardinals do have another cornerback. Now, is he going to be a starter? I don't know. We'll have to kind of just wait and see at this very moment. But Josh Jackson, being a member of the Arizona Cardinals, I'm happy about it. I'm happy. And I guess the reason why I'm happy more than anything is because we're still making moves, right? Josh Jackson, hopefully, high upside. We'll exactly see what happens if he does make the 53-man roster. But let's move into the mandatory minicamp updates. Now, nothing really new from Rodney Hudson. Now, there is word and speculation that Rodney Hudson is considering retiring. Now, that right there would be absolutely terrible for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, if he decides to do it, then, prayers to him and his family. Obviously, that's probably what he wants to do. I did hear that he did just have a new addition to his family. So if that's what he wants, cool. Definitely awesome. Hopefully he enjoys his retirement. But it will definitely leave a huge hole for the Arizona Cardinals for sure. So nothing really new coming out of the Rodney Hudson standpoint of it all. But we did have a lot of interviews that we can kind of talk about. Cliff Kingsbury did come out and say that he was really gung-ho and really happy about Eno Benjamin. Now, the running back core that we have currently right now is very intriguing, right? I'm not sure who's going to be behind James Conner, especially because Chase Edmonds ended up leaving. Now, if it was my decision, I would love the opportunity to bring Eno Benjamin as that number 2. Now, we do have other pieces out there as well. The rookie that we ended up drafting in the draft, as well as Jonathan Ward as well. So we got some intriguing players coming our way, especially in the running back core. So we'll kind of have to wait and see. But Eno Benjamin is turning a lot of heads. A lot of praises for Eno Benjamin, so definitely very exciting there, especially if you're an ASU fan. Now, another kind of notable standout that we have, or that we heard a lot about, is going to be Rondale Moore. Now, Cliff Kingsbury did say that Rondale Moore, our second-round pick, is going to fill in the need of, or fill in the role, fill in the role of what Christian Kirk was. So any snaps that he might have had in any specific play in that slot, I think that is going to be what Rondale Moore is going to kind of fill that need. Now, I'm very curious to figure out how it's going to all shake out when DeAndre Hopkins does come back, because that wide receiving core is going to be super crowded. I'm curious. I'm actually really curious to figure out how it's going to look like. But as of right now, I can only imagine it's going to be Hollywood Brown, and on the other side, it's going to be AJ Green, and then in the middle, Rondale Moore. Now, I hope we can definitely, make some strides, especially because Marquise Hollywood Brown did say in his interview that Yes, he was really, excited about these OTAs, but the biggest takeaway that I got out of this, whole interview stuff was Marquise Hollywood Brown saying that he's not done, essentially. Like, he's going to follow Kyler Murray everywhere, and they're going to be practicing like nobody's business. They're going to build a chemistry together. They're going to learn the playbook together, and everything is just going to be absolutely golden, right? I think this is going to be a match made in heaven, in my personal opinion. Hollywood Brown and Kyler Murray. I think we're all just kind of I think all fans right now are just kind of waiting to see what this is going to look like on an NFL level. Really excited. Definitely really excited to see, especially because Hollywood Brown, he looks like he's a hard worker. He looks like, and sounds like he is wanting to have a breakout season. And that just makes me really, really excited as a Cardinal fan. So super stoked about it, all that stuff. Now, obviously, the least likable story is we still don't have any news from Kyler Murray in his contract negotiations. He wasn't in any interviews, and I know a lot of media people made a pretty big deal about him not being available for interviews, but there is word and rumbles, especially by Cliff Kingsbury, saying that Kyler Murray is going to be paid before training camp. So kind of wait and see, fingers crossed. Let's get rid of this whole drama that's been transpiring over this Arizona Cardinal offseason so far. Let's just pay the man and see what exactly happens after that. And obviously the other unfortunate news being that Rodney Hudson is kind of a question mark right now. We don't know what's going to happen with that man or the center position just in general. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you guys are feeling so far about this Cardinal team. Put everything in the comments below. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'm out.